Bengal. It lies to the west of the southern part of South Andaman Island. Most of the island is forested. It is small, located away from the main settlements on Great Andaman, surrounded by coral reefs, and lacks natural harbours. A group of indigenous people, the Sentinelese, live on North Sentinel Island. Their population is estimated to be between 50 and 400 individuals. The Sentinelese reject any contact with other people, and are among the last people to remain virtually untouched by modern civilization. History. Early history. The Onge were aware of North Sentinel Island's existence, and their traditional name for it is Chiadakwakwayef. They also have strong cultural similarities with what little has been remotely observed amongst the Sentinelese. However, Onge who were brought there by the British during the 19th century could not understand the native language, so a considerable time of separation is likely. British exploration. The earliest known recorded mention of North Sentinel Island was made in 1771 by the British surveyor John Ritchie, who observed a multitude of lights from an East India Company hydrographic survey vessel, the Diligent, as it passed by the island. Humphrey, an administrator, travelled to the island in March 1867. Toward the end of the same year's summer monsoon season, the Nineveh, an Indian merchant ship, was wrecked on a reef near the island 11 degrees 35, 36.46 me and 92 degrees 12, 44.08 e. The 106 surviving passengers and crewmen landed on the beach in the ship's boat and fended off attacks by the Sentinelese. They were eventually found by Royal Navy Rescue Party. An expedition led by Maurice Vidal Portman, a government administrator who hoped to research the natives and their customs, accomplished a successful landing on North Sentinel Island in January 1880. The group found a network of pathways and several small, abandoned villages. After several days, 6 Sentinelese were captured and taken to Port Blair. They soon became sick, and 2 of them died. The other 4 were returned to the island. A second landing was made by Portman on the 27th of August 1883 after the eruption of Krakatoa was mistaken for gunfire and interpreted as the distress signal of a ship. A search party landed on the island and left gifts before returning to Port Blair. Portman visited the island several more times between January 1885 and January 1887. Indian expeditions. Indian exploratory parties under orders to establish friendly relations with the Sentinelese made brief landings on the island every few years beginning in 1967.